Okay, guys, ladies and gentlemen. So I sold the ATV that I had, the Polaris 400 Sportsman, and it sold in a day. So not too bad. I didn't ask overpriced amounts for it or anything like that. So I expected it to go pretty quick. It looked pretty good. It was in good shape when I was done with it. So this is the next project. Can anybody guess what it is? It is a Polaris, and this is gonna be a challenge. This is gonna be definitely. It's a bit of a mystery of what is wrong with it, but we'll find out. So this is a Polaris snowmobile. It is a IQ 700 with the Liberty 700 engine. Clean fire injection, two-stroke touring, so this does have a lot of bells and whistles. Heated grips, heated thumb, which I have to fix because that has come off from the inside. So I'll work on that's going to be one of the projects. We got a toggle for something. I don't know what it's for. No idea. It's taped on the wires. It could be for, who knows, maybe one of the switches isn't working. So I don't know a ton about this thing at all. I've never worked on a snowmobile for the most part. It has heated back handles, which is pretty cool. The seat comes off. This is a little bit of a storage back here. It's got an extra belt in there. Now, I did notice it does need a new track. The track is pretty rough. I don't know if we could get a little bit of use out of it, but it is going to need some work. It has an adjustable steering, so it moves up and back and forth. I was told that it has an adjustable suspension by a switch, but I can't figure out how that works and if it has that, which will stiffen up and everything. From what I gather, this is a heater, puts heat on you from the engine. I think this is the headlights. I gotta do a lot of research on this thing. So there's a story behind it. Now, even though it has a 2026 sticker on the plate, I don't believe it's been used since 2015. So a bunch of years ago, the original owner had it, just using it, from time to time, get to the lake and back, and parked it inside, and then just stopped using it for 7, 8, 9 years or something like that. And his kids kept asking if they could use it, He said no. And then he finally came to a day about 2 years ago and said, sure, take it for a ride. They got halfway down the road and it blew. Lost power and couldn't figure out what was wrong with it and gave up. So it has not ran in at least 2 years, and only for one ride. And before that, a long time. It does have very low kilometers. I think I was told like 2,500 miles, I think. So not a heck of a lot. There is gas in it. So how bad that is? It's probably pretty bad. I believe it is an oil injection engine. And the best part, or worst part, whichever way you want to look at it, they tried to fix it. So this is off. The exhaust is off. Power valve's off. The header's off. I'm hoping this is salvageable. I think that still goes over top. I don't need a new exhaust. That would be not cheap. You know, I don't know why they took off the clutch. I don't know. I don't know why they did a bunch of things. Looks like the carbs are off, just sitting there. So definitely get a good cleaning in that. I think they looked inside and seen there was something wrong with the piston. So we're going to have to take the head off and take a look down in there, see if the piston's bad. Hopefully the cylinder is okay. They are independent cylinders, I believe. The head is one piece, but the cylinders are separate. So if this cylinder is bad, I can just replace that. And the piston, I'm hoping it's just the piston and the rings, and maybe the rings were seized up. And he seems to think that it leaned out. One of the carbs was, clogged. So, and then it leaned out the piston and got too hot and something happened. So we will hope that maybe just the rings came off, broke, lost compression and just died. It does turn over. I did see him move the piston. So it is a mystery, and I gotta love it when people start working on things and just disconnect stuff and give up because you don't know what, when, where everything goes. You got to kind of guess, okay, well, a new gasket set, it should be fun. There is a battery, and the battery goes down in there. So I haven't tested anything at all. I don't know if, we can hook this up temporarily and see if the dash comes on. It does have an electric start, I do believe. It does have, it's a start option, and you can turn it. So I do believe it's electric start. Kill switch is there. And these, I believe, are for the heat, for the different hand warmers. And the reverse override, or reverse. And I don't know if this is some kind of mode for cruise control or something. Again, don't know a ton about snowmobiles, so this is a learning experience. If anybody has any suggestions and everything, definitely comment, let me know. And because putting this back together could be fun. There's a giant airbox over here that somehow has to go in there. You got the clutch, and you got the other airbox. I guess this is the airbox per se. That is just, well, we'll find out. Other than that, really good shape. Couple little rips, I think. So what I might do is get a piece of black vinyl and glue it right all the way around. So that'll take care of that completely. I've already started planning what I'm doing. My brain works fast. When it's all shined up, it's going to look nice. It is in great condition on the outside anyways. So if I do get this working, she's gonna be good. It's a Liberty engine, so they used the Liberty engine in a lot of the Polaris at that time. They were supposed to be very reliable. Well, supposed to be. So I'm guessing this is the 2-stroke oil, possibly. I'll have to take a look at that. I have to get the manual and everything else, so it should be fun. I think by the time I get this thing together and working, I should know a heck of a lot more about snowmobiles. I just figured it's winter, it's a great deal. He had it up for $14.50. He gave up on it, and I got it for $1,200. So not a bad deal if I can get it going. If it's the piston, I think it's $150 or something like that. If it's the cylinder, you're talking like 500. I believe these are Nicosils. So I can't hone it out. Again, got to find out more. I'm going to put some lubricant and stuff down those cylinders. I think tomorrow is when I'm going to start on this. I'll put some lubricant down the cylinders, and just because they probably haven't seen any oil in a while. And I will take that head off, and it doesn't look too difficult. You know, he said he didn't take it off, but I'm probably betting he took it off. And yeah, let's see, spark plugs are loose. You know, when people run from things, sometimes it's for a reason. But yeah, we'll see what we can do. At the very least, I could sell it parted out for more than $1,200. But I want to ride it. If I got this going very good, you know, I will probably keep it. Because it'd be great for ice fishing with the 2 seats and heated everything. And this is damaged. He said it when they went to pull it out. Some of the guys that were helping him bumped into it with a truck and dented it, so I might be able to pull that back out. And it's got even lumbar support. Talk about bells and whistles. You know, it is a 2006. It's not a 2025, so it doesn't have a giant screen and stuff like that. But back then, it was pretty good. I think they sold for like just under 10K. And maybe American 10K when I looked up. But, so everybody will have to please like and subscribe. Watch me turn this, hopefully, into something that moves and drives. And take it for some boats. Looking to probably do some ice fishing videos coming up. We got an early winter, so lots of ice. I think in Nipissing they already have 10 inches on some parts. So, you know, I don't know if this is going to get done super fast, just because I got so many things I got to get done. But we'll see how she goes. So tune in, like, subscribe, and watch. And again, any information anybody's got, definitely shoot it down there, and we'll learn. This is, for me, the scariest part is all the wires that's disconnected. You know, you want to make sure everything gets connected back up properly and in the right place. And you know, why did he take the clutch off is a mystery. Maybe to see if it turned over. I don't know. All right, guys. You have a great night. And we'll see you probably tomorrow or the next day. Just to get that head off. Take a look at that piston. Have a great night. Peace.